So for this afternoon, I thought I would take y'all for a ride with me around the farm. Every so often, you've got to go and sort of ride the fence line, make sure nobody's getting out, nobody's getting in, and check and make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. So I just want to take everybody along. It's kind of a bouncy ride, and the whole trip took me about 11 minutes, and so I ended up trying to speed it up a little bit. I may have gotten it too fast, but again, I'm just trying to learn here, get some practice. Coming up, I was able to see 5 deer in the pasture, and I tried to get the camera to where I could see and show y'all, but I couldn't. So here's a picture of some deer I caught on a trail camera several weeks ago. It's a real bumpy ride. The pasture got plowed and disked some years back, and disking didn't do a real good job of flattening out all the rough furrows made by the plow. So that's a future job to do, is go in and try to take out some of the rough. Coming up on some plum trees, and the birds and the deer beat me to them this year. I didn't get to have any of the plums, but maybe next year. Not sure if you'll be able to see them here on the video or not. Yeah, there we go. No plums. Hope nobody's getting car sick. I didn't realize the end result would be such a fast-paced, action-packed video. Railroad's done some spraying there, killed off some of the vegetation. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but there's a rabbit here that tries to commit suicide running in front of my truck. There he goes. Now I'm going to cut off and pick back up when I start feeding some goats. So now what I've done, hey boys, this is Val and this is Pete. And what I've done now is I've cut some trivet. We've got some good many hedgerows along here with privet across the farm. And what I've done is I've cut this privet down, and I'm going to bring it and toss it into the pasture for the boys. You have to make several piles because they will fight over who gets what. So if you go ahead and make some piles, then they can fight over it, and everybody still gets the share. They've always really enjoyed the privet, and they eat the leaves off, and then they'll break and eat the small limbs, and later they'll go back and peel the bark and eat the bark. So it's pretty good meal for them. Keeps them eating good. See you later, boys. I'm not sure what I'm getting, but this is my big herd. Those are sisters. That's one of their babies. This is Brownie. Cora, Lanky, Hey You, Baby, Little Bit, Carson, Mosley, Farkle, Split Ear, 39, Scarlet, and Pansy. That's the crew, and they're great kids.